See, things can get real tricky out here. Now, we picked up a load in northern Ohio on yesterday, which was Monday. Checked in there at about 9 a.m. The pickup window was between 10 a.m. and 1300. Check in around 9ish. We get told it's gonna be a few hours. Okay, that come with it. It is what it is. 10 o'clock comes. 1 o'clock comes. Next thing we know, we get hit up at 4 p.m. that the load is finally ready. That kind of stuff happens. I mean, everybody in trucking know what it is to have to wait on the load or something like that. That's typical. That's just the business that we in. So we grabbed that load 1,400 miles from northern Ohio down to Midland, Texas. If anybody run the road for real, you know that ain't no hop, skip, and a jump. 1,400 and some change on the mileage tip. So we head out. We wide open from that point on. You know, do our 30-minute breaks, but other than that, maybe a little fuel here or there. But other than that, we non-stop with it. We get into Texas. Yesterday we put that we probably would be about 1,700 on the delivery. I can't think of the time of the delivery on the live unload, but it would have been earlier in the day than that. Excuse me. And so I guess they had it set up that they were going to be available to unload us at 1,700. Well, I sent in a message about 2 o'clock because we had been in communication with our driver leader a little bit through the morning, and she was like, you know, to let them know if anything changed. So anybody knows coming through Texas, all of that stuff, you know, y'all know. So we probably lost a little bit of time, but nonetheless, I'm forward thinking. So I'm gonna put the message out there early that we're gonna probably be a little later than 1,700. Let's go with 1,800 just to give us some leeway, because when I put my distance and stuff in, my GPS is showing us getting there at about 5:35 or something, 5:40. So 6 o'clock is more doable. We get a message back that the customer's not going to wait to 6. We can offload at 7 a.m. the following morning, Wednesday. The downside to that is our next load that comes out of southern Texas, out of Mexico, that we can pick up supposedly if it makes across the border at 2,300 tonight. We're about 4 hours from that location. So now if we don't deliver this load until 7 a.m. tomorrow, then we got to drive 4 hours to get to the next pickup location. But that delivery technically delivers on Thursday morning from southern Texas to North Carolina. Y'all know that ain't no hop, skip, and no jump neither. So that's gonna pretty much be impossible. Not to mention we heading home for home time. That load was gonna get us into North Carolina. Y'all know we from the V. You feel me? So that's gonna pretty much take us home for the week, to get us home for the weekend. Not to mention that load paid way more than the current load that we're on. So now this load was supposed to be delivered the next day, is now going to pretty much be a 2-day run for us. And now we're risking losing the next load, because if that load can't be delivered or pushed out later, we're gonna mess around and get screwed up on the highest paying load that's technically getting us home. So we went through the whole song and dance with that. I did the phone calls and sent the messages and all that kind of stuff. So we were able to get it changed, get the delivery date changed. So all is well. But for about 30 minutes or so, I'm heated, bro, because I'm trying to figure out what's going on. It ain't our fault that we were late. None of it was our fault. We've been on time doing our thing, and we definitely been running wide open to get the load here. So it just kind of was going to blow it if in fact it went sour, but everything worked itself out. So like I said, it was a time and period in here where I was heated, but I'm better now. But that's just how the game go, man. So hurry up and wait, and trucking is real. Any up and down that can possibly come your way is real, and overall perseverance is real too. So it is what it is. So we're gonna have to pretty much stay in the truck tonight at the receiver, get this load off in the morning, and we're gonna keep it moving. So I guess you just gotta stay positive, right? But that's our little story for today. That is what it is.
Gotta stay positive.
She about to crank up right now. You got something you want to say to the people before you start?
Look, if it ain't positive, just get rid of it. It's in the way.
It's in the way. Y'all know what it is, man. Married to the miles. Let's run.
We out.
Peace.